Portland a couple times, mostly at the coastline, but also in Portland, of course. And it always struck me as an extremely beautiful part of the country. And so that is really important to me, that the surroundings, that the city, that the culture is beautiful, and that it is a place where I love raising a family. I have two daughters, Victoria and Sophia, 6 and 9. And I'm a family man, and this balance between being passionate about music and being passionate about your family is not always an easy one, but it is facilitated by if you live in a place that is beautiful, where everybody feels comfortable, when you can go out in nature as a family, and where there's art, where there's good schools, where there's beautiful neighborhoods, all that I think Maine and Portland in particular have to offer, and so I'm looking forward to exploring more there.
First of all, I think Portland's a beautiful city, and it's a beautiful community. I've always loved Maine. When I was a student at Boston University, I took every chance that I could, particularly in the summertime, to get up to Maine and up to Portland to just enjoy what a beautiful community and a beautiful coastline Maine has. But I also happen to think that Portland's a vibrant community, not just on the classical music side, but in the arts scene, in the theater scene, education. There's a lot happening in Portland, and it's getting more rich and more interesting with each passing day. So I would consider it a great honor and a great opportunity to become an artistic leader in the community, because I'm already a big fan of Portland, I'm already a big fan of Maine and its culture, and I would love to have the opportunity to work with the Symphony in a very meaningful and important leadership role.
Well, the last time I was in Portland was really amazing. I remember so much about it. I also remember it was very cold. There was snow, but the atmosphere was very warm. We went out to several restaurants. Of course, you in Portland, you have a great food scene. And the orchestra made sure that I experienced that, and I have to say I was not disappointed. We had some really great food, and I can't wait to continue the tour, if you will, of some of the great food destinations in Portland. But musically and artistically, first of all, the orchestra is extremely committed and open to really exploring the composer's intentions and the sound that will please his audience in Portland, especially in a great place like Merrill Auditorium, which is not just visually spectacular, but which is also wonderful in its acoustics. It's large but intimate. It has, of course, visually the great organ there, and the sound that the orchestra makes in that space is still in my ear, and I look forward to building on that memory.
The things I remember best about working with the Portland Symphony are the incredible musicians, the very high level of music making that happens on that stage. I mean, these are the finest musicians that you can find in any part of the country or in the world, for that matter. So the chance to work with musicians of that caliber was a thrill for me. And then on top of that, it's a beautiful hall, a beautiful space in which to make music. So you don't have to worry so much about the acoustic. You can let the musicians do their best, and the hall takes care of it. And I guess the third aspect of it was just a very warm and a very friendly audience. I remember it distinctly, that people love this orchestra and they want to see it do well. And all of those things, I think, conspire to make it such an incredible memory for me, and one that I'm hoping to repeat when I come back to Portland.